Hello, you're welcome to Ben TV News. I am Nkiru Obuli. In the highlights, women issue ultimatum to President Jonathan over the abducted schoolgirls in Borno State. Commercial activities return to Nyanya Motor Park a week after the bomb explosion. Tinubu warns against malpractices in the forthcoming Ekiti and Osun governorship elections. Association of Niger Delta trawler owners and operators decry seizure of its vessels. Now the news in full. Women in the volatile northeastern states of Nigeria have given the President Goodluck Jonathan-led government an ultimatum to secure the release of all the girls from their abductors. According to the women, failure to secure the kidnapped girls from captivity would make them tag the federal government as an accomplice in the abduction of their children. Leaders of the women, Aishatu Ngule and Hawabiu, while speaking at a press briefing organized by the Baobab for Women's Human Rights in Maiduguri, said they are not impressed by the silent attitude put up by the leaders in Abuja and the misleading statements from the military since the abduction of the final year secondary school girls. Commercial activities around Nyanya Motor Park, the location of last week's bomb blast in Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory, have come alive as markets reopened. Surrounding of Nyanya Motor Park is usually a beehive of commercial activities due to its proximity to the main market, city center of Abuja and other satellite settlements. Most of the traders who operate around the Nyanya Motor Park market use makeshift stands to display their wares due to the nature of the market, which is said to be temporal location. Correspondent Muyiwa Bamidele was at the Nyanya Park Market, Abuja, a week after the bomb explosion and filed in this report.
This is Nyanya Motor Park, Abuja Federal Capital Territory, the very spot of the last week bomb blast. As you can see around me, the commercial activities has picked up in the market barely a week after the incident.
Nyanya Motor Park Market was shut down following the last week bomb explosion, in which was said that 75 people lost their life while several others were injured. A visit to the market revealed that commercial activity has fully returned at the location of the last week bomb blast. Cross-section of Nyanya Motor Park Market traders said they have decided to put the ugly incident of last week behind them by returning back to the market.
I feel so happy. Because getting to a month and thereabout now, we have been staying at home, doing nothing. Even if we come to the market, that mind of selling market with feel relaxed, we don't have it. We're always scared. But after this incident, we find ourselves returning back to the market. I feel so happy.
The market now, market they move. That last week, we never do market for here because of because of this thing. So now we don't arrange everything. We know they allowed anybody put kaya for main road. We know they allowed anybody selling market for main road. Everybody made it enter inside market.
So last week we came to the markets and we decided that nobody should shed to respect those that died. So after that, today we came here to sell because many of our children, very soon they will resume school. It's from here that we pay their school fees. So we cannot do anyhow than to come and sell.
I'm very much happy.
What I really want the government to do is to put more effort. We really want the government to put more effort, because if government should put more effort towards the security, I believe all this thing that is happening, at least there must be an end to it. We really want government to put more effort towards the security issue, because it's because we are lack of security. That's why all these things are happening there and there. But if government should put more effort towards the security, I believe all this thing will come to an end, and we pray so.
Well, if the market, all this parking, we don't like the parking because it's the same. They're supposed to find a place to park all this motor, because this motor now, some of them is a big people, you see. Even there's parks all around, you see, but they used to park on this and the line. So sometimes we don't know who is who. where the thing may come from. So that is it.
I want to tell the government, make it put security for anywhere where the people they selling market or garage or market almost everywhere. Meetings, government put the eyes.
They know they can machines. They're supposed to buy and fix everywhere. That's when something like that bomb enters, they will receive alarm.
I believe if Nigeria, they are capable to provide security. There is nothing concerning security in this. I never see anything like security in this country.
Security and other security measures that can be put in place at what the trader of this market are asking the government to provide it to ensure the safety of people in this market. Muyiwa Bamidele reporting from Yanyam Motor Park, Abuja.
Former Lagos State Governor and national leader of the All Progressives Congress, APC, Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu, has threatened fire and brimstone over any plan to rig the forthcoming governorship elections in Ekiti and Osun states fixed for this year's June and August. He spoke at his investiture as the Chancellor of Ladoke Akintola University of Technology, Ogbomosho, and the award of Honorary Doctor of Science in Management Science. Apparently reacting to an earlier statement credited to the Vice President Namadi Sambo that the elections of the states will be a warfare. He urged electorates in the affected states and across the country to protect their votes. Ben TV News will return after this break. Don't go away.
I am on the streets of Abuja, the Nigerian Federal Capital Territory, just like any other nation. Nigeria is coping with various challenges, which include socio-economic issues, unemployment, and insecurity.
As we are alive to review the first 100 years of our nation, so by the grace of God, with others, be alive to review what we have done during the time that we have the opportunity to be in the leadership of this country.
We cannot continue like this as a nation. A time will come when the poor in this country will have nothing to eat but the rich. A time will come, those of us who drive on jeeps, it will become dangerous to even drive those jeeps outside. What happened in Libya is smelling in Nigeria.
In a quest to provide solution to some of these challenges, here comes Project Nigeria.
Welcome back. The Association of Niger Delta Trawler Owners and Operators, ANTU, have decried the seizure of 9 of its vessels and arrest of the captains, engineers, and other crew members of the vessel by the Federal Department of Fisheries of the Ministry of Agriculture. According to ANTU, consignment of fish worth 200 million naira is on the verge of being lost by the association. Ben TV's correspondent, Osam Raphael, completes the report.
Odili Obi said vessels were seized and the captains, engineers, alongside crew members were arrested on the order of the acting director in the ministry, Folake Areola, accusing them of patrolling. Odili Obi said the acting director had ordered the seizure of the vessels on the 14th of March without following due process. He insisted that ANTU was duly registered with the Corporate Affairs Commission to do business in 2006 but started operations in 2007, adding that the association has never contravened any laid down rules and regulations.
Argument of the acting director of fisheries is that we are doing what they call overfishing. Okay. Are you following? And that it will deplete the fishery resources of Nigeria. It is sad that we were given 2 new licenses last year, and on the license was written no petrolling, and we queried the license. Where did this no petrolling come from? Where is the legislation against petrolling? It's an evidence we have.
while commending the quick intervention of the Controller General of Immigration in the release of the captains and engineers to keep vessels afloat, pending when the issues will be resolved. The principal coordinator further said the non-renewal of their fishing license for over a month tied down their vessels to a daily berth charge of 75,000 naira per vessel.
They have been fishing in Nigeria since 2007. They got their first fishing licenses in 2006-2007. These fishing licenses are annually renewed. They have renewed their license in 2008 at the close of December 31st. They did same in 2009. They did same in 2010. Also in 2011, all the fishing vessels, their licenses were renewed. They did same in 2012. No question whatsoever, no query as to their activities. No administrative query. 2013, they also got their fishing license renewed. At the close of 2003, they applied for another renewal.
A unanimous decision was taken at the first conference of ministers responsible for fisheries and aquaculture in Africa in 2010, banning petroling in African waters. However, this decision is yet but to be ratified by Nigeria's National Assembly. Awesome Raffle for Ben TV News.
A 14-day ultimatum have been handed to Shell Petroleum Development Corporation (SPDC) by the indigents of Letubene community and Iduweni clan in Ekeremo local government area of Bayelsa State to accord them ownership recognition of its Tunu flow station or face the unpleasant consequences for further neglect. The ultimatum is contained in a press statement signed by Jonah Tokiri and Job Azosibe, chairman and secretary of the community, respectively. The people had earlier expressed disaffection over the continued violation of court judgments which accorded them ownership status to the flow station since 2012 by SPDC management. While calling for total compliance to the judgments in the interest of peace, the people noted that failure to act on the ultimatum to reach out to them within the specified 14-day period starting from Wednesday, April 23, 2014, the company should be prepared to either vacate their land or engage all its military might to commit genocide in the community, as they would not hesitate to fight with their last blood to defend their land. The Akwa Ibom State Governor, Godswill Akpabio, has relieved 2 commissioners of their appointments. This is contained in a statement by the Commissioner for Information and Communications, Mr. Anyekan Umana, in Uyo. It stated that the minor reshuffle was to reinvigorate the machinery of government and drive further the uncommon transformation program of the state. The commissioners who were directed to hand over to the permanent secretaries are Mr. Basi Akpan, Finance, and Mr. Efyong Abia, Rural Development. The statement also announced the removal of chairmen of 6 owned parastatals and agencies. This is the much we can take today on Ben TV News. I am Nkiru Obuli. Thanks for watching.